Rewind 8 years ago. I'm fresh out of college, working my first job at an ad agency in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am working on big name accounts like DSW Shoes, White House Black Market, American Greetings, and I thought, I've made it. The world is my oyster. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go out and do these big, great things and have a wonderful career. And then came the news. They lost a big client, I lost my job, packed up my bags and came driving back to Dayton, Ohio, where my lovely parents had a roof for me over my head during my 12 weeks of unemployment. During those 12 weeks, all of my job applications were going to Nashville, Tennessee, because I was going to be a publicist in the music industry with these big name artists. That was my dream. Well, lo and behold, I actually got a job offer at Sinclair College to be their alumni director, and so I took it on. So I would do event planning and marketing and sit at my desk and daydream about the day that I would actually leave Dayton, Ohio and get out. And then I got invited to this event called the UpDayton Summit in 2013. No clue what it was, but I got out of work for a couple hours and showed up, walk into this huge room at the Dayton Art Institute, and there's hundreds of people sitting around talking about their visions and dreams of what they're gonna do in our community to make it a place they want to call home. And I thought, like, what were they smoking? Because I'm not excited about it. And then there was this very, very tall man who made his way over to me and asked me why I was there, and being very literal, said, because I was invited. And he chuckles and says, well, what do you want to see happen in Dayton? And very straightforward, with a chip on my shoulder and my attitude about this place, said, I'm trying to leave here, I don't really like it. And that was interesting because you would think that he may respond with some smart aleck, patronizing comment, but what he said next planted a seed that has grown and grown and grown over the years. And his response was, we are all here because we believe we can make a difference. And in that moment, an entire stranger disrupted my worldview of who I thought I was, who I thought I could be. And I sat on that for months and months and months and unraveled, like, what was it about me that wanted to leave Dayton so bad? Why did I want to go somewhere else? And I truly did not believe that a young 20-something could make a difference in a city. I thought it would be easier to go somewhere else where everything was already built and created and thriving and just to enjoy that. I couldn't do the hard work and actually make a difference here, could I? And so the years would pass and I would meet more passionate people who were doing things in this community, and we would create things together. Things like Nucleus Co-Share, a co-working space that supports the entrepreneurial ecosystem. We would create a viral music video called the Dayton Music Video, which made the top 5 best things to happen to Dayton in 2015, next to the president coming and a national award in the Oregon district. And I was just like, wow, well, maybe this is fun. Dayton's cool, you can do stuff here. And so then 2017 rolls around. I actually pitch at the UpDayton Summit, that room where I thought I walked in and everybody was wacko. And I'm on stage sharing what I wanted to do for this community, who at the time, and we still are in it, was amidst an opioid crisis. Something that really touched me personally. And I pitched a project to tell stories of hope of people affected by addiction. And while I didn't win that summit, I really won because of the people in the audience who would encourage me. And we got that project done. And we launched these videos for an entire year. And Forbes did an article. And Huffington Post did an article. And we were able to tell an alternative narrative to the destruction of our city and show it in positive light. All of these things were happening. And then last summer comes, Nucleus gets acquired by the Entrepreneur Center, and all this exciting energy of all the things I was doing felt like it hit a dramatic pause. And that empty feeling of wanting to run away from this place to somewhere bigger and better started creeping back in, because what was I doing anymore? It all seemed like it was done. And it was so bad that I had a one-way ticket to Los Angeles. And then this job posting came online. And I applied. And that job posting was what told me my return date on that one-way ticket, because I got that job. And so today I stand here as the executive director of UpDayton, the organization where I met that tall man in 2013 who challenged me to believe that who I am makes a difference. And here I am, and I am able to empower everyone and meet people in the community who are amazing, who it's easier to complain or it's easier to run and go where something is better, but to actually get your hands dirty and get in and do the work to make it what you want, that's who I am today, and that is what I get to do alongside all of you. Thank you.